Let's take a little tour of the house, shall we? This is the front of the house garden. Just worked on this yesterday. Let's go to the backyard where Tuxie hangs out. That's our roof, which didn't work, but we're working on that. So this is Tuxie's little domain. There's a little option of a house he has to hide in. There's his feeding station by the kitchen door. I cover that up in hopes of keeping the raccoons out, but that doesn't work. Keeps the skunks and possums out somewhat. You see, this is what I see from my kitchen door. Here's the kitchen door. There's a camera where I can watch what's going on out here. And these are plants waiting to be put in the ground or in bigger pots. We're going to be putting in a little patio area here. So those plants will all be pulled and moved. And this is where we made use of Alex's stones. I used to have a little walkway here for Tuxie because he doesn't like to walk in the grass. But it was low, these pavers that were real low. And when it rains, it gets swampy here. So we just replaced them all today with Alex's stones. So now when Tuxie walks through here, he can walk on the ledge and won't have to get his little feet wet. There's a pan of water in case he gets thirsty on the way. There's his winter houses, which he hasn't used back there, but they're there for him. And coming into his other domain of his 2 feeding stations. That's his little hideout. I like to come in here myself sometimes because it's so peaceful. He likes to just sit under here and enjoy the coolness. This is the entrance to his original house, which I think they still go into, take a nap. Under here there's another house. Oops, I tied it down. Anyway, there's another house under there. And here's more of Alex's stones that we used to ledge off neatly what I used to have just rocks randomly placed. Now they're a nice little ledge holding up the pots, so it'll look neat and tidy. There's all kinds of little nooks and crannies here for Tuxie to go in under the bushes. It's our vegetable garden back there. That's Uncle Bill's domain. And these are my little trees. When I find little trees growing, I put them in pots and try to see if they want to grow in there. Here's the bird bath. My potted flowers. They seem to do better in pots. It's a little birdhouse we got from Alex, which we haven't been able to mount anywhere yet. But we're working on that because we can put some posts up. And here's a really pretty fountain. Usually it looks a little tidier, but we just brought home this assortment of pavers for the patio, so we tried to make it look as pretty as possible. Okay. And here's the other little, I call this the choir, because I got all my plants on little steps. And I found the other day, Tuxie was sleeping back behind this bush, and I didn't know. So what I did now is I cleaned it up some and put straw back there. So if he wants to go back there and sleep, he can. And I put some extra pots in front of the entrance so he feels like it's cozy for him. This is the spotlight, so I can see what goes on overnight. And my basement garden window. Garden. So that's a tour of the yard. Alex, your stones came in really handy. The other ones I'll get into mischief with those. I'll figure out something. Thanks so much. Bye.